AkronHipHop.com, the ReporterNewspaperOnline.com. Hey man, superstar status this week. We got Akron Hip Hop, and speaking about Akron Hip Hop, we got Akron's Hip Hop.
Right.
See the apostrophe S. Speaking about Akron's Hip Hop, we got Akron's leading DJ, and you're a rapper, man. Entrepreneur. Well, I know you'd be a rapper too, and entrepreneur and businessman and everything. Tell everybody your name who don't know.
They call me DJ Laylo, aka Laylo the Don, aka More Than the DJ.
More Than the DJ. That's that whole business stuff I was talking about.
Whole business thing.
Well, before we get into it, tell everybody what your business is and how they can support.
My business is called New Concepts. It's a hall that we have on Copley Road, 1507 Copley Road, which we also have all types of entertainment. It's basically to meet everyone's entertainment needs as far as that. So we have a studio in there, we have DJ services, we have photography services, we have graphic design services. We had a radio station in it now, Speaker Leakers Radio.
Speaker Leakers. Yeah, I was on that show.
Right, definitely. And it's basically just to cater to the artist's needs, to an entertainment prospect of
to make it happen.
The business, yeah.
The one-stop shop.
Definitely.
Hey man, you in my lane now. I said, wait a minute, he just said everything. No, I don't do none of that. All I do is tell somebody about somebody.
Right.
That's all we do. That's what AkronHipHop.com is. So man, the news, the sad news on the national level, the brother Nipsey Hussel,
definitely.
Conscious brother, got more than just rap to talk about. In a quick little synopsis, tell me what you think about that, brother. What you think?
I don't want to jump to conclusions. I really rather wait till the story come out because there's so many different stories and angles of what happened.
Let's talk about what you think about him as an MC, as a man.
To me, Nipsey Hussel was the top artist, or should I say upcoming artist, in today's hip hop. He definitely was the Tupac of this generation.
A lot of people are saying that.
People not understanding that. What we mean by Tupac of this generation is that he was politically correct.
Conscious too.
You know what I mean? Very conscious of where he wasn't the best music maker and everything like that, even though his last album, Victory Lap, was
Grammy nomination, baby.
Definitely one of the hottest albums out. That's why we say up and coming, one of the top artists. But he had more to offer than that. If you didn't hear by now, he had a STEM program that he had just put out in California, which to help black inner community kids get better education and stuff like that. Also, he did he had a
workspace. He had a workspace.
Yeah, he had a workspace.
So that means if you was an entrepreneur, you can come in and don't have to pay all that whole rent for the whole building.
Right.
You got a spot.
Also, it was so ironic about today. He was supposed to meet with the cops about gang violence within his community, and they decided to still have it. You know, due to his passing, they decided to still have it because that meeting was set for today.
In his honor too.
In his honor.
To keep it
you
going,
know what I mean?
man.
So it was definitely ironic, and then you had the contemplating stories. It was gang related. It was about Dr. Sebi and everything like that.
Dr. Sebi with the drug pharmaceutical situation.
The drug pharmaceutical situation.
So what? So are you? Let somebody know what the controversy is about that particular part.
If you don't know, Dr. Sebi, he was a person of medicine who claimed to have a cure for AIDS, cancer, anything basically dealing with diseases, and they locked him up for it, even though he beat the federal case and the state case. They locked him up for it. Basically, he was getting in the way of their money. You know what I mean? You know, the pharmaceutical business, like any other business, it's a money business. And if somebody's in your block or stepping on your toes, they're going to try to find a way to get rid of you.
So he's about to do a documentary and everything.
Yeah, so he was going to do a documentary because no one is speaking of Dr. Sebi and how he beat the cases of false accusations that he could cure diseases. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just to touch on that real quick, if you really read up on it, it says kill the mucus in your body and you eliminate all diseases.
That's what I heard.
You know what I mean? And y'all need to know that because y'all need to understand that whether you're getting older, the food that you intake, the smoke and everything that you intake, none of it is good for you. We're not even supposed to be eating meat.
You better say it, man.
You know what I mean? But it's not just meat. That's what I try to tell a lot of people. They were like, oh, well, I was quit meat and this. No. If you ever notice, man, it's in lotion. It's in dish detergent.
Yeah,
it's in everything. So anything that you practically touching and eating is harmful to you.
Okay,
you
so
know what I mean?
Let me. We had a loss here locally.
Right.
somebody in the entertainment business on the Akron's hip hop scene.
Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to that brother?
Shout out my cousin. My cousin DB for TV lost his life last night. Shout out him.
Making no sense.
Good dude, man. You know what I mean? He was a good dude overall. You know, I can't seem to factor why anybody would want to have beef with him. You know, he wasn't a beef person. He wasn't a street person. You know what I mean?
Strictly director.
So, yeah, strictly, you know, and he just had his kid and everything. He was trying to feed his family. So I can't understand what the ordeal was. And I can't really touch on it because I don't know the knowledge of the situation. But, you know, man, that was a good man. You know what I mean? We taking each other's lives for granted nowadays.
Hey, man.
And it's like, you can't, it's no more loyalty and respect. You know what I mean? For your elders. It's no more loyalty and respect for the people that taught you to be the person that you are today.
Come on, brother.
You know what I mean?
Come on, brother.
And it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard because it happens in every generation. The problem with it is your generation is worse than your parents. And your kids' generation is worse than yours. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a non-reoccurring event, but I take that back to us not growing up as a whole, as a black community.
Hey, man, that's dope, man. So speaking about community, man, tell everybody why it's important that cities have a black newspaper like the Reporter newspaper.
I'll explain that real quick. The reason why you should have a black newspaper or a black reporting newspaper is because they don't put out the correct black news in the other paper.
That's right.
See, that's what you don't understand. They put out the negativity of black people and the regular Akron Beacons and this stuff. They don't even want the negativity. They don't want the shit that sells. You know what I mean? Well, you need people like Ace and D, Hiram, Akeem, and them because they're going to show you different sides of the black community within that you might not even know. Like I said, we were raised separate beings. We were our whole generation. We probably one of the only generations who was raised
without that unity,
family.
without that community.
We wasn't raised in family. Like you said, most people enslaved black people. Most generations had enslaved black people. France, Israel. It was more than just white people.
This is what I'm talking about, man.
It's a difference.
My
man.
people,
so, you know,
here in Akron, Ohio, straight conscious. See,
a lot of people don't understand that, though.
Man, I understand. That's why you're sitting here right now. Hey, man, tell somebody about your business one more time before we get out of here and handle that business.
I have a few businesses. Right now, we're branding our radio show, which is called Speaker Leaguers Radio, in which it's all dedicated into the indie artists and helping the indie artists get their voice heard. You know what I mean? Whether it's knowledge, whether it's telling them your track is shitty or your track is hot. You know what I mean? But it's all basically giving back knowledge to the indie artists of the steps they can take to further their career. That's our Indie Tuesday show. And the Speaker League show is basically, we like to bring in people who has an influence in the community or who's just hardworking and doing something. If your album's dropping, I don't want your album that you just drop it locally or not trying to put the work and effort behind your music. I want somebody that's trying to blow up. We want all the hot information, all the hot news and everything. Also, we have new concepts, which I said is a hall that we got on Copley. It's basically to meet all entertainment needs for our community. And it's not a club. That's the only reason we've been able to survive 6 years. Because we're not a club. You know what I mean?
Well, you can rent out the hall and you have
can rent it out, and it's kind of like you get to pick and choose what type of audience that you want.
What type of crowd and all
what
that.
type of crowd instead of having to do it weekly. You know what I mean? Entertain any crowd. But yeah, definitely tune into us. DJ Laylo, you know what I mean? You can find me on Instagram, DJ LAYLO 330, or just Google me. DJ Laylo 330, and you'll find everything.
He's Googleable. Googleable. Have some fun and get something done. Y'all better film me before they kill me. It's a reporternewspaperonline.com.